All right, so we have some controversy that we need to address really quickly. That's what I'm going to start using this main channel for, just talking about different things. And I felt like this is probably something that we should dive into because I've gotten some comments on my music reaction channel, which if you guys don't know, I made a new one. It's called Duane Reacts, link is below, where we did a reaction to Easy Mill on the Bootleg Kev radio station or whatever it is, and he did a freestyle. And apparently he dissed reaction channels. I didn't know that going into it because I don't watch reaction channels, so I don't know who said what about him. But I guess some of those lyrics were aimed at people that just didn't like his verse on the Eminem track, and that was his response to them. I've gotten some comments and even DMs of people that are upset and act like I'm crazy, and any of us that supports Easy Mill is crazy because he's going to attack any channel that doesn't like every verse of his. And, oh, we should be allowed to have an opinion. And you're right. We should be allowed to have an opinion, but so should he. If he feels some type of way about your opinion, he has the right to respond to it. This is nothing new in rap. That's why I'm really confused by this. This is something that a lot of rappers have done throughout the years, probably the most notable being Eminem. And I guarantee you, all of these people that are upset about this, commenting down below reaction channels that are supporting Easy Mill, I would bet you that if you go to some of these Eminem tracks where he's throwing shots at people that just made comments about his music, not a single one of them is under there saying, oh, Eminem is wrong. Oh, I don't like Eminem because he did this. If anything, they're probably under there like, this is so dope. This is so dope. So I don't really get where this energy is coming from. I get that you guys like these reaction channels and you get all into it and stuff and you watch them every day, so you feel like you got to go to bat for them and defend them. But the truth is you don't have to. If somebody feels a certain type of way, they'll respond to it themselves. But at the end of the day, I just don't see it being a big issue. I don't see it being a big issue. If anything, it's going to bring more attention to these channels as people realize who he's talking about. Which, please, let somebody big talk about me. I'm totally here for it. It'll just bring more attention to my channel. So I don't know. It's really odd to me that people feel that way. And as I said, the most notable person that's done this time and time again is Eminem. And I don't see anybody throwing shade. If anything, we get excited when he disses somebody. If you've ever watched My Expert Opinion, which is Math Hoffa's podcast, he had a podcast episode with a battle rapper by the name of Misfit, and she said she thought MGK beat Eminem in that battle. I think that that's a crazy take, but it's subjective. Anybody can feel any way that they want, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I think the majority of us would agree that that's not the case, but that's how she felt, and she made that comment. Now, in Zeus on Music to Be Murdered By, it opens up with, she thinks I'm trash, she probably listens to Tekashi, da-da-da-da-da, she thinks Machine washed me. Now, some people might not think that that's about her. However, the timeline would suggest that it is about her because he did an interview with Crooked Eye where he said he watches My Expert Opinion, and he also referenced that specific episode. So it would actually make sense that he heard her say that and then responded to it in a track. She didn't disrespect him. She said M was dope. She loves M, but she felt like he lost that battle. Now, is it wrong for M to have responded to that? Or is she not allowed to have an opinion too? But it's okay because it's Eminem. He can say that. But Easy Mill can't address things because he's Easy Mill. He's not Eminem. That's where it gets a little bit fishy for me. I don't really understand that. And regardless, if you felt like both of them are wrong, I disagree with you. This is what rap is. It's a place to talk about storytelling and the struggle and different things, but it's also a place to get shit off your chest. And if you feel some type of way about somebody's opinion or what somebody said about you, that's what you do. You put it in the music. No different than if you have a loss in life, you put it in your music. You're going through something, a breakup, you put it in your music. That's what we do as artists. It's therapeutic. We talk about the things that are on our mind. So I don't understand why that's an issue. It doesn't make sense to me. So Easy Mill getting this hate is just really confusing. I don't know if people are just not looking at it properly and they're not realizing that they listen to Eminem and all these other artists that have done it too, and for some reason they don't have a problem with them doing it, but this they have a problem with. Like, I'm confused. I really don't get it. I'm not going to make this too long. I just wanted to kind of address it really quickly because it just, again, it doesn't really make sense, right? Like, I don't see what the issue is. If, again, the reaction channel feels some type of way, he can now put out a video talking about the fact Easy Mill talked about him in a verse and get views and potentially get paid from it. And if he raps as well, then he can rap or she can rap or whoever it is that he talked about and respond to them and then get views and potentially get paid for it and potentially bring in more fans. Like, there's not really anything bad that happened. It's all positive in my opinion. There's nothing really that's going to come from it other than good things. I mean, you might get some people that are going to comment on your page and throw some shade at you because you didn't like a verse of this artist, but that's the same with anything. If I do an Eminem reaction and I say bad things about him, Eminem fans are gonna get at me. If I do an MGK reaction and I talk bad, MGK fans are gonna get at me. Any artist, their fans are gonna get at you, because when you think about it, you do a reaction. It's not like you're getting a whole bunch of people watching your reaction that don't know who that artist is. You might get a few. I mean, not when it's Eminem or anything like that, but if it's, you know, someone that's not as known, you might get a few new people. But really what that reaction is it's a way to reach their fan base to then come watch your reaction to it, hear you talk, and maybe decide that they like you as well, and then subscribe to you and watch other content of yours. That's really kind of what the goal is. So anytime you're putting a reaction out, it's going to that fan base. You know this. So if you're going to talk and say that you don't like something, we kind of accept that we might get a little negativity back. That's just the way that it works. There's really nothing wrong with that. So that's just my opinion. I just wanted to talk about this really quickly. I don't think that it's a big deal. I don't think Easy Mill should catch any shit. I don't think the reaction channel should catch any shit. I think that they can have their opinion about each other. They can put it in a video, put it in a song, put it whichever way that they want. And that's just the way that it works. That's it. This is normal. This is absolutely normal. I just don't know where we're coming from anymore. I get confused because in 2023, shit is really upside down and backwards, I guess. It's the best way that I can put it. But I appreciate you guys for being here. We could talk about more on this channel. Anything that comes up, just hit me up. I'm here to have a discussion. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.